I know, and you know, and they know that Cody Rhodes in the Judgment Day would be unstoppable. Think about it. Think about it. Rhea Ripley, SmackDown Women's Champion. Damian Priest put the biggest star in the music industry in the world straight through that table. And Dominic Mysterio. Dominic has already proven that he is far greater than his legendary father ever was.
I think I heard you. You want me to be part of the Judgment Day. What were you guys saying? Okay. All right, we're all caught up. I heard you guys. I heard you. Yep, we got it. Thank you. Gosh. I don't know how else to say it. I'm definitely not looking to get into another fight here. Seriously, though, I appreciate it. Again, you've done a lot for me. Hey, I respectfully am not going to be joining the Judgment Day. I must decline. Sorry.
You know, that's a real pity. That's a real shame. Because Cody, you're either with the Judgment Day or you're against the Judgment Day. So I suggest that you watch your own back, because someday I'm gonna slap that bleach out your head.
You gotta know why I'm smiling. I'm smiling because I believe you're under the impression that because of the very humiliating beatdown that I suffered at the hands of Brock Lesnar, an incredibly cowardly beatdown, I think you're of the impression that I am not medically cleared to compete here tonight because of what happened 3 weeks ago. What you don't know is what happened a few hours ago. A few hours ago, I was cleared medically to compete here tonight. And I can't think of a better message to send to Brock Lesnar, to send to the Beast, than you and me one-on-one here tonight.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Yeah.